Let me drink juice before I start because I'm sure this is the first video that I do that I started with juice. I didn't use my money to buy it. My friend just dashed me. So guess what? They are angry because they are failing. They are angry because they are failing. Why? Because what they did to bring you down, what they did to make you fail, have automatically by fire. It have automatically by fire. You gotta say it. So it automatically by fire. They were surprised because they have done it to others, it worked. They have done it to many, it worked. But it come to your turn, the story change. The story automatically changed because all head are not the same. That's when I remember what my mom used to tell me. He said, Samson, because when I was at home, when I was a child, I was so stubborn. All glory be to God that I grew up. I realized what Paul said. He said, when I was a child, I act like a child. When I was a kid, I act like a kid. But when I become a youth, I act like a youth. When I become a man, I act like a man. I leave the childly character away. So guess what? My mom used to tell me, Samson, don't look for trouble because it's not everyone that you will look for trouble. You will think that they will be smiling. Some will messed up with you. Don't think that you can mess up with everybody because I used to fight trouble when I was kid like that, like 10 years, 5 years, hey, all those, So guess what? They look for your trouble. That is what we used to say. Problem they sleep and yanga they wake it up. That is what Nigeria parable, meaning that problem is sleeping, but what envy, jealous just wake it up. So you were just for peace, but now they trouble you. They realize what the Bible say, I am for peace. But when I speak, they are for war. So they thought that as you are gentle, that means they can mess up with you the way they want. They thought as you are gentle, you are so kind, you are so nice, you are so open to everyone, you are so what? Polited, you love everyone, you want to be around with everyone. That means they can mess up with you, take advantage of you, nothing will happen. Then they decide to send arrow of failure into your life. They will just say, no need of waiting till it start. We do it for that person. It works successfully. We did it to that his friend. It works successfully. Why are you people thinking that his own case will wait? Let's start to celebrate. They were celebrating when the arrow returned back. And now they are not happy because everything they touch, failure. Everything they meet, failure. Whoever they meet disappoint them. Now they are not singing, oh Lord, they are singing, why will it be me? Oh Lord, why will it be? Why will it be? No, who do you want it to be? No, let's be real. Who do you want it to be? Lizard? Crocodile? No, tell me, who do you want it to be? So they did evil against you. They didn't have the mindset. They thought the way it worked for others, the way they did it, it manifests successfully on other people's life. That is the same way it will work in your life. Now they come to realize that there's something in you that sleep, which they have wake up. That is called the Lion of the tribes of Judah. They wake the Lion of the tribes of Judah. They said, once have I spoke, but twice have they held him, that all power belongs to God. I belongs to God. All power belongs to God. Oh, any moment I just remember, the love of mother is so sweet. It's so sweet. Anytime last born, when I was out, I do love to meet. I do love to be around with my mom. No, not my dad always, because I will always be around with my dad whenever there is meat available. Mostly what fish, head of fish. Mostly when there is head of fish in his pot, that is when I'm always available with my dad. Or there is head that they are cracking joke, they are giving joke. So that is when I will always be around them because I want to hear some parable. But whenever I am at home, I always near my mom. So my mommy always do all power belongs to God. All power. She will just be pandem, yeah. All power belongs. My dad will be there, be drinking for me. Be like, all power belongs. You see my dad be shaking leg like this, all power belongs to God. All power. It's just like he's dancing and drinking while my mom is pandem, jam and singing. That is why I tell you, I always pray to have a wife like my mom. I'm proud because violence I have never experienced. That is the only thing I hate in family violence. So I have never experienced it, but I have seen a lot of people fighting. I do used to ask my mom a question every day. Mom, what is the sources between you and my dad? That all these people they're always quarrel, they're always every day fighting, breaking some certain things. What is the sources? My mom will just look at my dad, and my dad will just look at me. They said, when you grow up, you will understand. You want to know everything at this your early age. Are you ready to get married now? I said, no, but I want to know society. He said, when you grow up, you will understand. So what am I trying to say, brothers? They are not happy because the failure that they sent returned back to them. They were expecting to hear it, and they started to rejoice without even waiting. And now, the joy have already turned to tears. The celebration have already turned to what? Scatterization. You get what I'm saying? The celebration have already become what? Scatterization. So what am I trying to say is this? The failure, the evil that they said against you to terminate and to frustrate you because of envy and jealous, because of how beautiful and how wonderful, how marvelous God is making you to be productive on all angles, and now they are jealous. They decide to send arrow of failure, thinking it will work. Because it worked on the head of others, because it prosper in the head of others, they were hoping it will work in your life. Now, the story have turned. What they never expect is what they are seeing. So remain blessed.